What's up, Mac Talk family? We back with another one and another one. Man, y'all, today I just wanted to hop on the pod, tell you guys a little bit about myself, tell you guys a little bit why I wanted to start the podcast in the first place, and give you guys a little backstory about why my favorite teams are my favorite teams. Actually, my favorite players, because I'm more of a fan of players than teams. All right, so first we're going to get into my favorite teams. I want to get that out the way first. Over the years, I'm not a bandwagon, but I've definitely liked different favorite teams. So you guys know I'm from Chicago, like I said in the first video. I was a big fan of the Derrick Rose Bulls teams. He's actually one of my favorite players. I wouldn't say he's in the top three point guards or top five. I'm not talking about that, but me personally, if you were born and raised in Chicago and you were a Bulls fan in that era, you know what's up. D Rose, that's my guy. He did a monumental thing for me, being a Bulls fan, being a basketball fan in general. I always will root for that man. That's a good man right there. That's a great basketball player. One of the greats. Number two, Kobe, man. I don't really have to say much about Kobe, but just a brief history on why I love Kobe. I've loved Kobe. He's the person that got me into basketball. Kobe definitely inspired me to want to hoop. He inspired a lot of people. I've been watching Kobe since he was number 8. I wasn't the biggest like NBA or Lakers fan when he first came into the league when he was playing with Shaq, but years after that is when I definitely liked Kobe, loved Kobe actually. Still to this day, I think Kobe is the greatest basketball player to ever touch a basketball. That's my opinion. I know you guys think LeBron or Jordan, but I feel like people definitely forget about Kobe. I feel like Kobe gets disrespected and a lot of talks about who's the greatest of all time. He's always going to get respected in my eyes. I'm a big Kobe fan. Seen him win his 2 rings when he played Orlando, when he played Boston. So Kobe's always been my guy in my eyes. Number three, now we're going to head to football, y'all. My favorite quarterback of all time, Drew Brees. And a lot of people probably wouldn't say their favorite quarterback of all time is Drew Brees unless you're from Louisiana. Let me tell y'all why I love Drew Brees, man. He was just special, man. For him to be what, 6 foot and just the leader he is, how dominant he was in the era of Peyton Manning and Tom Brady, man, he was just special to me. Like the way he led not just an organization, but a whole city. The way Katrina shook up the whole city of New Orleans, and the way he just stood by New Orleans and led that organization to a Super Bowl. I'm not gonna lie to you, I cried when they won that Super Bowl against the Colts, man. And I'll never forget the time when they got that offside kick to start the second half. If y'all know what I'm talking about, that was a special moment for me. We recovered. Never forget when we got that interception with my man Tracy Porter. Man, those were special moments for me. And a lot of my favorite players, besides Kobe having won many rings, the next player I'm about to name hasn't won one yet. He's gonna get there. He's been there, but he hasn't won. But he's gonna get there. But man, Drew Brees is a special guy. Love that man. So shout out to Drew. And now, last but not least, the only player currently still playing. That's one of my guys, Joe Burrow. So let me tell you guys why I love Joe Burrow. I'm a big LSU Tiger fan. Big LSU Tiger fan. I love pretty much everyone that comes out of LSU, honestly. From the Odell to the Tyron Matthew to the Jarvis Landry to the Leonard Fournette to the Joe Burrow to the Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, all them boys. Joe Burrow, man, I've loved him since LSU days. I've been following him since LSU days. Joe Burrow is a special guy. The way he won that natty for LSU, The way he did what he needed to do to lead the way, won the Heisman all in 1 year. To me, one of the best college football teams without a doubt. Then come to the NFL, to come to the Bengals, and to an organization, man, that honestly was terrible. And it's still like, as an organization, they're terrible. They just have great players now. Shout out to Ocho Cinco though and Nightcap. He definitely put the city on the map. But Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, T Higgins, those are my guys. Obviously, T Higgins didn't go to LSU, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he went to Clemson. But I'm still riding with him, man. That's my guy too. Like I said before, he didn't win one yet. He got there, but he's gonna win one. Trust me. Trust me. If it's not one, it's two. If it's not two, it's three. But he got to get one, y'all. He got to get one. I wish Drew Brees would have got a little bit more. Maybe they would have looked at him in a different light if he would have got probably two Super Bowls or three. But hey, it is what it is. We got one, and that's all that matters. Let me tell y'all about a little bit about me. The reasons I wanted to start the pod. Honestly, I love talking about sports. I can talk all night about sports. I've been a big sports guy pretty much my whole life. I played football, played basketball. Brings joy when I talk about sports. So being from Chicago, that's a sports town for sure. You know, the Bears, and I'm pretty sure you guys are wondering why am I not a Chicago fan? It's hard to be a Chicago fan sometimes, y'all. Like, listen, it's really hard because they really just they it's almost like a nervous breakdown because like this is how Chicago sports go. They do so good, they do so good. Then when they get to the big moments, I feel like it's always a mess up. It's always something, man. Like with the Bulls, even though I was a big D Rose fan, we couldn't get past the Heat ever. With the Bears, I was one time a Bears fan. I'm trending towards that way a little bit with Caleb. We're gonna see how his career goes. With the Bears, man. I stopped being a Bears fan when they lost the Super Bowl, and I think it was 05, 06. We didn't have an offense to save our lives. The defense, unbelievable. Devin Hester, if you know, you know. Our offense, that man Rex Grossman, they crushed me, man. They genuinely I almost stopped watching the NFL when the Bears lost that Super Bowl. I just couldn't be a fan anymore. And I get it. Like you shouldn't just switch over teams. Like people call you a bandwagon. But I don't bandwagon to just the great teams. Like I don't bandwagon to the Tom Brady's. I don't bandwagon to the LeBron James teams. Like, no, 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 no. And by the way, I'm not a fan of LeBron, but that's another story for a different day. I love Chicago sports, but I hate them as well because, they just let me down over the years. They really have. I feel like they haven't won anything since the Jordan years, and I wasn't really even alive for those years. I mean, I was, but like I was probably like two or three. We got to get back on the map. I think we got a lot of good athletes. We got the Caleb's in Chicago now, Caleb Wilson, Caleb Williams. So that's actually crazy that both of their initials are CW, but let's hope they can bring some activity to the organizations. Caleb has already done it, Caleb Williams, but let's see if Caleb Wilson can do. So I was, born and raised in Chicago. Not really raised. I moved to the suburbs, but I'm from Chicago. And I grew up watching sports. I grew up loving sports. I love college football as well. So if you guys love college football, like watching things about college football, I'm your man. I'm gonna talk about that as well. Love college basketball. I will say this NIL stuff has definitely made college a little bit hard to watch at times. I don't know if you guys feel that way, but I feel that way just because it's definitely just I don't know. It's just a lot going on. Like people are trying to leave different schools. People are getting paid here. People are getting paid there. Seniors are like when it comes to like college basketball, seniors are like the big factor now. It's no more like the freshmen's. Like my back in the day when Coach Cal coached Kentucky, I was a huge Kentucky fan. I've been a Kentucky fan for a while when it comes to college basketball. I love Coach Cal, but he recruited all freshmen, and their freshmen's 9 times out of 10 will make it to the NBA. And the thing I hold against Coach Cal a little bit is I felt like he should have got more championships. He only had one with that Anthony Davis team. Other than that, he was a great coach, man. Great coach. Personally, if I had the ability to go play for any college, it would have been Coach Cal. It would have been Kentucky. I love the way he coaches, but yeah, I used to be a big Kentucky fan too, y'all. So going through my teams, definitely like LSU, definitely like Kentucky. Right now, I'm a Bengals fan, but that's only because of Joe Burrow. I'm scooting towards the Bears, but I don't know. We gonna see how that goes. It's kind of like when your girl cheats on you and y'all try to make it work after she cheated on you, but you need more time. Like that's kind of how I am with the Bears now. I wanted to do this pod for y'all. I definitely love watching podcasts. I watch podcasts all the time. I watch Nightcap with Ocho, Joe, and Unc, of course. But I definitely love sports podcasts. Those are my favorites. I love to listen to different people's opinions. And I was like, you know what? Why not give my own opinion? I already have opinions anyways without making a podcast. So why not give my own opinion on how I feel about NBA news or NFL news or just any sports news in general? So why not have my own opinion? Why not tell the world how I feel? Even though if I'm not gonna get the most amount of followers or the most amount of people watching, I'm doing it out of love, y'all. I love sports. That's one of my passions. Music is also my passion. So you guys might hear me talk about if an album drops, like Iceman just dropped. You guys might hear me talk about that. I love different food. I'm not gonna do food content. I definitely want to get into sports as far as talking about them. I definitely want to get into just a little bit of my life, and I want you guys to just be patient with me, y'all, because we got more coming, y'all. We definitely got more coming. I'm just now getting comfortable with all this, so it's something new, something I'm ready to explore, something I'm ready to just dive deep into, y'all. So I appreciate you guys for watching me. You know, we got a lot more videos coming. I'm gonna be posting all the time, y'all. So just be ready, be patient, and like, subscribe. Peace.